Okay, welcome back. It's the final video on the Aurora 360 pillar, where we've been talking all about how you might build and implement an effective employee wellbeing strategy in your organization. And for the last few videos, we've been talking about discovery. Because about trying to figure out what your people really want in terms of surveys and qualitative and quantitative analysis, that kind of thing. Talk about awareness, how you get everybody on board around an idea, around how to look after themselves, how to focus on mental health. And then we talked about empowerment with your leaders, and being able to select a select group of people in your organization, who are normally line managers, who have more access to your employee, and they're more likely to know day to day if somebody is not quite up to par. Okay, so today, final one, we're going to be talking about governance. This is how we put it all together, okay, in a nice little bow. Although they can be unraveled and then you bow them back again, but that's another thing. So governance, its final stage secures the learning and the development achieved by embedding across all the company policies. Okay, it ensures that employee wellbeing continues to be top of mind, a priority for the business long after the project has ended or that employee had left. Okay, it allows you to identify and monitor sensible stewardship metrics. This is how you know that whatever strategy you're implementing is working. It's by going back and looking at those numbers, having KPIs to measure against. This is the part that's probably unsexy, the part people don't necessarily like, but is very important and crucial to making sure that your wellbeing strategy is as effective as it can be. Okay, now this is a live document, it's a working one. You might have different versions every year, you review it, see where things are. But the idea is when you have a new member of staff join, they should know where that is, it should also apply to them. And that's the main thing, okay? So that it's continuous and consistent. Okay, so critical element here. The point of it is to ensure that employee well-being continues to be the corporate priority, and in the long term, that your well-being strategy is responsive to employee needs. So like we said, when things change and the business change and all of that stuff. So 3 critical elements I want you to think about to see if your company currently has it. 1, do you have a widely publicized and readily available well-being policy that is easily understood, jargon-free, by employees at every level? From your cleaners who work for you to board members. Do they have access to it? Can they get hold of it whenever they want? And can it be understood? Okay, that's 1. 2, do you have an appointed company wellbeing lead who is responsible for the development, maintenance, and implementation of the wellbeing policy? So what we're talking about, someone whose job it is, it may not be you who are senior HR or HRD, it might be someone that you delegated that to. But we want to know, do you know who that person is? And are you working in collaboration with them? And if that's you, if that's your role, then how are you working that? Who are you talking to about the policy that you're creating? And finally, 3, we're going to monitor the company-wide mental health and wellbeing strategy KPIs as part of your regular management stewardship review. So when we're talking to the board or the senior leadership team, this should be a regular conversation, quarterly or every half a year, something that says, this is what we're doing, this is the policy we're running, is still fit for purpose or it's not, and it needs adjusting or need changing. So these are the governance element of it. So I want you to think about, for you in terms of homework, is to go and check your policy. Where is it? Do you have one? If you have one, do you know where it is? And if you do, is it easy to understand? I'd like to say by a 10-year-old. It's the easiest way to write. Simple, not jargon, it's not complicated to understand where people can get support and what support they're likely to get with that. And then whether or not you have a company wellbeing lead, is that you, is that someone else? Have you met them? Think about that too. And then finally, is there a KPI that you know about that your senior leaders are working towards? And senior leaders, I'm including you in it as HR lead. Are you aware of that? And is that a regular part of your management procedures? So that is it. That's the final governance. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you have any questions about any of the stuff I've been talking about on the videos, reach out, book a call with either me or Ngazi. We're available and we can answer whatever questions you need. We can help design some of the strategy that you're thinking about doing. We've done quite a few for a number of organizations, including the NHS, so that's really cool. So yeah, so that's me. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you in another time. Bye.